Greetings, learners! This is Teacher Marciana, your guide in today's lesson in Industrial Arts. Get ready with your ballpen, paper, and your module on constructing a project plan. Our lesson today is constructing a project plan. TLE 6 Industrial Arts, Quarter 4, Module 4. In this lesson, you are expected to consider deliberate policies on sustainable development in constructing the project plan. Demonstrate resourcefulness and management skills in the use of time, materials, money, and effort. And construct or prepare project plan. Before we continue with the lesson, let's find out how much you already know about constructing a project plan. Do the next activity. You may pause this video if you need more time to finish your work. Think of a craft or product that you're going to make using wood, bamboo, or metal materials, and prepare your project plan using the following template. This template can be found in your module. Complete the data needed. Give your name, grade and section, project title, date started, date finished, and objective of your project. After that, draw the target project design, enumerate the materials and tools needed, and write the procedures in doing the project. Use additional sheet if necessary. If you were able to fill up the template of a project plan, you did very well. However, proceed with this video to enhance your knowledge on the lesson. If you were not able to answer, don't be discouraged because that's what we're going to learn in this video lesson. We have already learned the importance, methods, sources of finishing materials, and some creative process in enhancing wood, bamboo, and metal products. Can you give examples of these products? What are the products or crafts that can be made from the following? Wood, bamboo, and metal. List down at least 3 examples in each column. Great job for giving examples of products from different materials. Before we can come up with any of these products, we have to prepare a plan. With a plan, there is a greater chance of success. Moreover, it saves time, money, and effort. Therefore, constructing a project plan is the first step in doing any project. A project plan enables you to organize your ideas by writing them and will serve as a guide on how you're going to start and end your project. In this lesson, we will focus on how to construct a project plan. So, let's move on. For every project, we have to manage our resources and skills very well. There are 3 very important things that we must learn how to use well. These are time, money, and effort. So how do we manage our time? There's a saying that goes, time is gold. Thus, it must not be wasted. There are 3 things we must learn in order to make the most out of our time. First, group similar tasks so that it can be accomplished at the same time. Prioritize your tasks to be done and be faithful to deadlines set. Second, Keep a journal and make a list of what needs to be accomplished in a day, in a week, or in a month. And third, delegate some tasks to others. Share responsibilities so others may learn. You may make a work schedule for all persons involved. The second indispensable resource is money. Hard-earned money must not be wasted. We have to spend it wisely. How? Here are 5 tips on how to manage your money well. First, buy cheap but durable materials. This will help you save more without sacrificing the quality of materials needed. Second, do not overspend for materials, accessories, and others. Budget and allocate your funds efficiently. Third, set your budgets early. This will prevent spending more than what is necessary. Fourth, do your best to keep an accurate accounting of all expenses incurred. Keep accurate records of all transactions and keep all receipts. Lastly, be prepared for unexpected expenses. Reserve funds for such or save. Our effort is equally important in doing any project. We have to exert effort effectively because every plan or job requires a great deal of time and effort. Therefore, do not waste your effort on things not needed for the project. Preparing a project plan can help you maximize your time, money, and effort. A project plan is very important because it lays down the things you need and what to do with them to come up with a project. But before we can make a project plan, we have to know its parts. There are 4 parts of a project plan: target project design, materials needed, tools needed, and procedures to follow. The first part is the target project design. In this part, you are to draw or sketch your project. You are to illustrate how your finished product would look like. You may also draw the before and after of your planned project. In this example, Figure 1 shows the raw material or the matured bamboo. Figure 2 shows the target finished product, which is a bamboo coin bank. The second part of a project plan contains the materials needed. List down all the materials that you need, including the cost of each material. When we say materials, we are referring to the things that you are going to buy to enhance or to create a new project. In listing materials, you need to write the following. First, quantity or the number of units that you need for the project. You must also have to write the unit, which is the determinate quantity of length and value, like liter, gallon, box, meter, centimeter, inches, pieces, bottle, and others. And then, you have to write the price per piece, and if possible, keep the receipt. Finally, you have to get the total amount. And to get this, multiply the quantity to the price per unit. Let us study the example. The first material needed are 3 pieces of sandpaper, which is 10 pesos per piece. To get the total amount, multiply the quantity by the price per unit. 3 times 10. The total amount is 30 pesos. The second material is 1 piece of 3 feet matured bamboo that costs 25 pesos. And the third is 2 liters varnish. 1 liter costs 60 pesos, so the total amount is 120 pesos. And then we get the total of all the materials, and that would be 175 pesos. On the third part of the project plan, you list the tools needed. Enumerate the tools that you will be needing in constructing your project. How are tools different from materials? When we say tools, we are referring to the equipment or gadget that you are going to use to either assemble, recreate, fix, or to apply the enhancing materials to your project. For example, we have paintbrush, hacksaw, and knife or bolo. The last part of a project plan contains the procedures. In this part, you have to write the step-by-step process in making the project. Let's see, for example, the procedure in making a bamboo coin bank. Step 1. Choose and get a matured and big-sized bamboo. Step 2. Cut the bamboo from node to node using handsaw or hacksaw. Clean and dry the bamboo under the sun for a few days. Step 3. Smoothen the bamboo using sandpaper. Step 4. Put some design on it, applying any of the methods and enhancing techniques like pyrography, etching, texturing, and others. Step 5. Apply varnish, stain, lacquer, shellac, or paint if you wish. And lastly, put some decorations and other finishing designs. Now, let's see how much you have learned from our discussion. Answer the two activities in what's more. For activity 1, write the letter of the correct answer on a separate paper. Number 1, what must you do in the first part of your project plan? A. List all the tools to be used. B. Draw the desired project design. C. List all the materials to be used. D. Write the step-by-step procedures in doing the project. Number 2, what are we going to write in the part 2 of the project? A. Description and quantity of the materials, price per unit of materials, and the total amount. B. Description and quantity of the tools, price per unit of tools, and the total amount. C. Description of the materials and tools, and the amount per unit. D. Description of the product to be enhanced. Three, which among the following formulas are we going to use in getting the total amount of the materials? A. Unit times price per unit. B. Number times price per unit. C. Quantity times price per unit. D. Material description times price per unit. Number 4. Which among the following is not considered as unit? A. Gallon. B. Liter. C. Long. D. Pieces. And number 5. Which among the following statements is not true? A. Buy and hoard materials for future use. B. Do not overspend for materials, accessories, and others. C. Buy cheap but durable materials for the products. D. Keep accurate records of all transactions and keep all receipts. For activity 2, put a check mark if it is a material and put an X mark if it is a tool. Number 1, plier. 2. Hammer. 3. Paint. 4. Paintbrush. 5. Nail. 6. Glue. 7. Varnish. 8. Knife. 9. Hacksaw. And 10. Sandpaper. Now let us check your answers. For activity 1, number 1 is B, 2 is A, 3 is C, 4 is C, 5 is A. For activity 2, 1x, 2x, 3 check, 4x, 5 check, 6 check, 7 check, 8x, 9x, and 10 check. Awesome! You have finished the 2 activities. For those with mistakes, review your answers and discussions. Let us now check what you have learned. Work on the 2 activities. For activity 1, answer the following questions. Fill in the blanks with the correct answer. Number 1, what are the parts of a project plan? We have 4 parts. Number 2, complete the following table. Number 3, fill in the crossword puzzle below. Across, number 2, expenses. 4, released money. 5, things to follow. 7, the project ingredients. 10, due date. Down, 1, allotted money. 3, the project installer. 6, the dream result. 8, the first step. And 9, exertion of energy. Let us check your answers. For activity 1, what are the parts of a project plan? Target project design, materials needed, tools needed, and procedures. For number 2, 1 unit is kilo, total amount is 120 pesos. 2 unit is piece, total amount is 80 pesos. 3 unit is piece, total amount is 50 pesos. 4 unit is bottle, total amount 125 pesos. 5 unit bag, total amount 300 pesos. The total amount for all the materials needed is 675 pesos. Let us check the answers for the crossword. For number 2, expenses, that would be money. Number 4, released money, that would be expenses. 5, things to follow, that is procedure. 7, project ingredients, that would be materials. And 10, due date, that would be time. For the down, number 1, allotted money, the answer would be budget. Number 3, the project installer, the answer would be tools. Number 6, the dream result, that would be the project. Number 8, the first step, that is planning. And number 9, exertion of energy, that would be effort. Congratulations for working on the 2 activities. If you have mistakes, you may go over your answers. Let's now see what you can do. Come up with a project plan by following these guides. For the first part, the target project design, think of products or crafts that you can make. List down your top 3 desired products or crafts. Example, flower vase, coin bank, utensils, wall decor, and others. List down your first choice, second choice, and third choice. For the materials, list down the materials you have or you can produce that can be used for your choices of projects. For the tools, list down all the available tools that you have and the tools you can produce. Now, from your top 3 choices and considering the availability of materials and tools you have listed above, choose one that you can really make. Then write the procedures on how you are going to do your chosen project. Great job! You're almost finished with this module. However, you still have 2 more activities to do. Get ready now to prepare your own project plan. Basing it in your prep planning, prepare now your project plan. This template is also found in your module. So write your name, grade and section, project title, date started, date finished, and the objective of your project. After that, illustrate your target project design. Then, enumerate the materials needed. Next, enumerate the tools you will be needing in constructing your project. And lastly, write down the step-by-step procedure in making the project. Excellent! If you were able to make your own project plan. Be ready now for the additional activities on page 18. You are to follow the plan and come up with a project in it. Try to use the project plan in the next pages or on your module to come up with a finished product. Grade and section. The title of the product is Bamboo Coin Bank. Write the date you intend to start and the date you are expected to finish. The objective of the project is to create a coin bank made of bamboo. And this is the target project design. Materials needed. From this list, you need a matured bamboo with nodes in both ends, a rough and a smooth sandpaper, and a liter of varnish if you wish. In order to do the project, you need these tools: knife or bolo, hacksaw, and paintbrush if you like to apply varnish. You are now set to do the project. You have to follow the procedures step by step. Step 1. Choose and get a matured and big-sized bamboo. Step 2. Cut the bamboo from node to node using handsaw or hacksaw. Step 3. Make a hole on the bamboo using saw. Step 4. Clean and dry the bamboo under the sun for a few days. Step 5. Smoothen the bamboo using sandpaper. 6. Put some design on it applying any of the methods and enhancing techniques like pyrography, etching, texturing, and others. 7. Apply varnish, stain, lacquer, shellac, or paint if you wish. And lastly, put some decorations and other finishing designs. Wow! You did a great job. Now, you can construct a plan for any project you intend to make. Thank you for watching this video. Stay safe and God bless you. Goodbye!